Okay, 3, 2, 1. I don't think I did too well in that particular round. Start the money grind. Ooh, there's a decent sized one. wake up from the bad first round. We had a really good round if we didn't get those two small ones at the end. Really close to having a big one. Hey, no stroke. We'll read that in a second. Now I figured I would hop on, see what I can do with this before, like, was it Wobie does his stream, or their stream, or whatever. And then I could give them a raid. So, you know, while I don't expect to get anywhere close to the end of the run by then, which I could. Oops. It's just unlikely that I'll get the RNG needed to walk through all the areas. Scott said that he would run it casually. He's just got, it'll probably be beginning of next year before I get around to teaching it to him, since we're working through Majora's Mask and stuff right now. Hey, Lena. How was Disney? I didn't know they had one for the Mummy. I've never been to Disney itself. I've been to Universal a few different times. When I used to live in Florida, I had no interest in Disney, and my roommate wanted to do a few things at Universal, so I tagged along with him just because of that. But Beth is huge into Disney, so I'm assuming it won't be too much longer before we make a trip down there with the kids. Oh, see, I thought that it was a new Mummy based off of the Tom Cruise thing, not the Brendan Fraser. And I figured you were home. I saw you pop on the other day when we were playing Mario Party. And I really like Brendan Fraser. It's sad that he got sucked up into whatever drama was going on with him, and he kind of got shut out from acting. He was, in my opinion, a highly underrated actor. Yeah, because I think he got caught up in something with Weinstein, and Weinstein pretty much blacklisted him. I heard he's making a comeback, so I'm excited to see how that pans out for him. Yeah, and that's the story that I heard as well. And when I think he complained about it, which got him in trouble. And I was super happy to hear that with everything the way it was, he was thinking about coming back. And I guess Rick Moranis is coming back as well. So we have a few people that I grew up with coming back. So it should be interesting to see. Well, no, and just from a comedy standpoint, I thought that he had a decent range in his acting to bounce between different roles and other stuff like that, and it wasn't just the same old stuff like Adam Sandler and his little crew does. So he was up there with Robin Williams, in my opinion. And then I don't know if it was Bedazzled or like Journey to the Center of the Earth. I can't remember what the last movie. Well, it could have been the Mummy series as well. Yeah, he just disappeared. And yeah, I didn't know why he disappeared for a while. Now I liked A Journey to the Center of the Earth is probably my favorite movie from his. And then they had like Blast from the Past that I thought was really well done. I think it had Alicia Silverstone in it as well, and I really liked her as a kid. Because I had Beth watch that one, but she's not a huge Christopher Walken fan. So she didn't enjoy that one nearly as much as I did. Well, I haven't been out to the movies in years, but with the new Resident Evil movie coming out, and then the Ghostbusters doesn't look too terrible. We'll have to see how the kids are and see if we can take them to that. We wanted to go out and watch, what was it? Conjuring 3 with them in the theater, but when it came out, Elsie was sick and she wanted to watch it, so we did it on HBO Plus instead. Fish. Bad round. Ooh. That's not good. I can't even remember what the last movie I saw in theater was. It was probably Secret Life of Pets 2. Because once we had kids, we stopped going out. Since the kids didn't. Well, they weren't old enough for movies and other things like that. But now that they're getting old enough and they like scary movies and other things like that, we're able to do more with them. That's what we usually do. We have almost all the subscriptions out there. So, but I think the new Resident Evil isn't streaming right away. So I think we have to either do that or wait until next year to watch it. Because I was really looking forward to seeing Free Guy in theater, but that came out during an odd time for us for some reason. Probably packing up and everything. Hey Mark, the new one looks interesting. So the new one, because they're redoing it. The new one looks like it's sticking to the source material, but it looked like it had a 5-year-old do its CGI. So hopefully, hopefully it got a facelift from the trailer because the CGI was pretty atrocious. And I watch a lot of B movies, so I can put up with a lot, but when the video game looks better than the movie, then you got something wrong. It was gonna stop me at point 1 again. This new one that comes out in a week or two seems like it's sticking to the game, since I think it's going to do like the first 2 games or something like that. So I don't know if you watched a trailer for it, but they actually have the mansion in it with, from what we've seen, how the mansion actually looked. But Claire is there for some odd reason. Because I thought I really enjoyed the first Silent Hill movie, and I really like how they ended it and everything. So I haven't seen a new Mortal Kombat movie yet, but the Silent Hill movie is probably my favorite video game adaptation so far. I didn't really care for the second one, but the first one I thought was really good. I've seen the original. I've seen the original ones. I didn't mind the first one. But yeah, I went to watch it on HBO when it was there, and we just didn't get around to it. There's a big fish. Now some of the characters looked decent enough. I only watched the trailer and stuff, so I'm not exactly sure how it all translated to the big screen. But yeah, I'll watch it at some point in time, but I don't see myself doing it in the near future. The kids and Beth aren't into it, and I currently don't own it, and it's not available on stream for on all the other platforms. That was the last fish, wasn't it? Yeah. So it'll have. I really need to get someone out here to look at the internet. But yeah, I didn't know that they had a random character in it. So that's disappointing here. Which I'm not sure if they'll put him in later. So I'm not sure if they were seeing how the fans reacted to him, or them, or her, whatever. A lot of point ones today. How's that story? Didn't even get a chance to attack him. Okay, I was gonna say this beginning area is where I want to fight these moles, and they're not giving me the opportunity to. Alright. This is what I like to see. I think once I'm 13, I can punch the mole anywhere and one-shot him. This game eats way too many inputs. I'm really surprised I haven't lost a fish yet. Small fish. Oops. Nice. I believe I have a lot of the XP to grind out. So the more moles I can get, the better. We're about a third of the way through this grind. So if it keeps up like it is, then it should be about 90 minutes before we can attempt the speed run if we stick with what I currently want to try to do. So it actually may turn into closer to 2 hours depending on how lucky you get with the mole fights too, because we gotta be leveled up to make our way. Yeah, the moles have 5 HP and they give you 6 EXP, so the moles are what we want to fight, and you'll fight them on this little gravel path. If you go off into the grassy area, you fight mice instead, and they give 1 EXP. Yeah, I'm still currently trying to figure out the sweet spots for the criticals on all the monsters and zones. So once I test out the starting route and I get it into my guide, I'll start working in some of the monsters in the other zones. Because we don't really fish after this zone, because our rod isn't good enough for the other areas, and we really don't get another rod until the end of the game. So besides fishing up the master bait, that's it. Which it may come to that where we route in the key to get the glass rod. I think I would do 4 right there. So just like the enemies have a sweet spot, they also have a tougher spot. And then if you hit them there, you'll do less damage. Oops. Like 9 more levels, maybe. Maybe I'll leave at 18. See how that goes. And when I left the starting area at 16, I really struggled once I hit zones 3, 4, and 5. So some of the enemies would hit me for 20. So I don't think I ever really seen anyone hit me higher than that. So I'm not sure how far we should grind at the start. It's 21. Seems kind of okay. But we get in a lot of encounters throughout the other zones, and I don't know, I haven't mapped out any of those enemies. So I'm not sure which ones to avoid, because some of them have just like 80 HP. And it would just take forever to try to fight those guys. fight. This is on the regular Nintendo. So this game came out in Japan only, and for some reason, there was a group of people out there that really enjoyed this game, and then they fan translated it. So I'm playing the English patch for it. And this game seems to be the same one that's on the PC engine. So I decided to pick this one up first, just so I can learn the basics of the game. So when I got the PC engine copy in, I'll be able to play through it with minimal understanding of Japanese, because I got a translator that I can plug the text into to translate certain things for me. But this way I can create the guide for this and then modify it for the PC engine game based on the differences in it, because I think the leveling and stuff is a little different and the maps look completely different. So I'm not sure what the encounter rates are going to be like in that version, so that could completely change this grind at the beginning. And once I get around to buying 3DS, Beth is going to work on routing whatever game that was called. Wonderful Life? Yeah, I'm not sure. But we bought that for her, so she's gonna play that once we can unpack it, find out where it's at. Mystic Valley, that sounds right.
Are you interested in any bread?
So besides that, once that's done, I've got the 64 one that I'm gonna do. And I believe we will have most of the games routed out except for the Super Nintendo version. Because I need to finish my guide for Legend of the River King 2 as well. I still got a lot to learn about this game. I just, the ones that we have to route, I thought that the Super Nintendo one may be one of the last ones to do, since the first Nintendo 64 one has one of the paths routed already. Yoffer, Kyle, and Mark were working their way through the PS2. I'm going to do this one, the PC engine, which is almost identical to this game. And then I'll do the second Nintendo 64 version. There may be a few spin-offs that I'm not thinking of. But yeah, I think in the main series, the Super Nintendo one will be the only one that doesn't have someone associated with it currently. I'm kind of surprised it died at the 3DS version. So I'm not exactly sure why that happened, or I don't know if they just integrated everything into Harvest Moon, so instead of doing 2 separate games, they just had everything in one. Including the spin-offs, I think there's either like 15 or 16. It's been a while since I looked at the Excel sheet. Yeah, Beth started this one, but once I realized it was almost identical to the PC Engine one that I was working on, and the emulator was pissing me off, so I figured I'd buy the console and get the game and not have to worry about the emulation. So I took this one over to help me out with the PC Engine version. So yeah, and I think we only done one of the spin-offs. Unless the 64s are included in the spin-offs. But I thought Yoffer was the only one that had done the odd one. But yeah, I'm hoping that the PC Engine will have some updates to the amount of fish that you can catch in one particular setting, and then I hope they address the encounter rates, because if they do both of those, the PC Engine one should be a lot more manageable of a speed run. Yes, this is the NES version, so the first one in the series. And the PC Engine one looks like this one, but like a remastered version of it, so the maps look a little bit different. Get a bite. The music has been updated, and there's more areas to explore. So in this particular map, you can't go up to the northern bank, but in the PC Engine one, there's a cave that will take you over there to explore, and there's more NPCs and everything else. So they added some content and things to it. I don't know how much HP a bat has. It has more than 5. Alright, level 12. So there's only 3 fish per fishing hole, and once you fish out the hole, you have to sleep to respawn them. So it would be nice if they upped the amount of fish per area for the PC Engine version. So if they actually made it where you can like fish up 5 per area, that would be extremely nice. That would save quite a bit of time. And I believe you get more money per size of the fish in the PC Engine. So in like the 4 hours that I was putting into that, I thought I saw that you get more money. And I believe I'm only about halfway to the EXP that I need to actually leave this area. So hopefully my encounter rate goes up for the starting area. Because moles become extremely easy next level since my base damage is 5 and they have 5 HP, so I don't have to try to wait for their sweet spot to one-shot them. Now what's gonna suck is I'll be able to get the run in and everything like by the end of the night, and I won't be able to use it because OBS keeps disconnecting on me. This is like the same grind so far that's in the Game Boy Advance version. This one just feels so much longer. Huh. I've never seen a starting fish go out that far. That's three. Nice. Probably got about $1,000 more to earn before I just start grinding out my levels. done this when I was on land. Oops. Yeah, keep this up, that's gonna kill me. Now that I think about it, I don't have to sell the fish every single time. Because I have a pail of 10, I guess I hold 6 fish. I'll have to actually consider that. So get 6 fish the first time, 4 fish the next time, and then go there with 10 fish. I'm not sure how much time you would save. I'm going as far as I can. OBS is disconnected 3 times, so no matter what, I won't be able to submit the run since I'll be missing segments and stuff of it. But I plan on going until Wody gets on, or however you say his name, or their name. And then I was gonna raid them for their River King run. You said it should have been about 9 or 8:30 EST or something like that. So that should still, or I thought it was like 9:30, so I thought I had about 2 hours. Yeah, so 9:30 would be about 2 hours from now. My first casual run of the game, as I did the 12-hour challenge on it, I think it took me like 6 hours just to get through the game, just because I was just having super bad luck and I just kept dying and other stuff like that. Kyle said he was gonna run it this weekend, but like Kyle, he didn't stick to what he said. I'm assuming he got his new Call of Duty game and it was a little too shiny for him to put away. I actually thought Mark was gonna do a run of it, but I haven't seen him pop online since what's it called? This Resident Evil 8 run. So he got a webcam, got it set up, and then I haven't seen him online since. So yeah, I'll probably grind after I get my money. I'll probably grind out to level 18, and then I'll see how far I can get through the game at level 18. I was planning on trying to do a full run of this over the weekend, but I got my second COVID shot, and I pretty much had chronic headache for like 3 or 4 days straight. So yesterday was the first time that I felt good, so I was going to try to do a run then, but Ethan wasn't allowed at the rehabilitation center since they only allowed a few people in the room at a time. And then Beth played Phasmophobia last night. Oh, God. Bats are not the creatures you want to fight. They don't give a lot of EXP. And if I would have stayed on the path like I should have, I would have fought a mole. And you want to fight moles. I have Link's Awakening over here on my back burner as well. But I'm going to at least get through the PC engine. I'm going to get my guides made up for the 4 games that I have going right now. And then I'll probably switch over to a different game, or I'll run the current games that we have to get decent times for them, because my Game Boy Advance one can still be pushed in by like half an hour or so before it's competitive. And so I got so many other games that I gotta put runs in for. I still haven't put anything together for any of the Fatal Frames yet either. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get out 3,500 and get to level 18 and see where that takes me. Oops. And on Fatal Frame is on pretty much all the consoles as well. Five just got way too easy. Because you could literally buy 100 mirror stones before each mission, and then you don't have to worry about ever gaming over. You could buy all your film, so you don't have to worry about any of the fights. The series just went way too casual, so I hope when 6 comes out, they bring back the difficulty. Ooh, I thought I was gonna lose him. Yeah, if I could figure out how to manipulate the checksum in this game, which I spent like 3 hours doing, and I failed horribly. But I have an idea of something else I can try. I think casually, the casual people that want to play this game, I think knocking out the 1.5 to 2 hour grind required before you can even attempt the run what may draw in some people. Because yeah, like you spend 2 hours grinding out the game to get to the proper money and the proper level, then there's still no guarantee that you'll be able to beat the run. because you can use passwords and stuff to ensure that you can at least start at the area and get your items and stuff back, but I don't see a lot of the hardcore runners doing that. That's all, yeah. Oops. Technically, I have enough money to get through the game right now. But that's if everything goes properly, which I'm not anticipating on it going well. Oops. So 4 more passes, and then it's just an enemy grind from here on out. Alright, I'll see you when you get back. What was there? Oops. Damn it. Nah, when Twitch got rid of Amazon Prime blocking ads, my viewership on Twitch went down like 60% because I hated spending 30 seconds on a non-skippable ad to get into someone's stream just to listen to them blaring music and everything, and I can't hear the game or anything like that, and then just for me to leave. So I spent more time watching an ad than I did in their channel. So I just got tired of that happening. So I just stopped trying to find new people on Twitch. Because that's one thing I absolutely hate, was like when I go in there and it's like, hey, someone's playing like Legend of Zelda. It's like I want to listen to that, and then they have the game muted, and then they just have like metal blaring in the background. And I mean, to each their own. I mean, they can do what they want, but if I'm watching a game, I want to be able to listen to the game. Which is really dumb, because right now I'm playing with no game sound right now, so it's a bit hypocritical of me to say that, but... Things are going okay so far. I almost got my money grind done, and then I just gotta grind out some EXP. Oops. So I'm pretty much just timing things out to see how fast things go. There's a few other things that I just thought of that I want to try. So I may get a few different baselines to figure out what the better route is to try to save some time. And remembering how many times I've actually fished up a hole would help too. Because there's, in the start of the second zone, there's fishing holes that have 50 centimeter fish, and those sell for $50 a piece. But they are a pain in the ass to catch. So while most of the money grinding and stuff could be done later on in the game, the fish are just so much harder to catch. I have to spend a lot of time trying to figure out where you get all of your bait and other stuff like that at in each of the towns. Nice. I haven't really bought a Switch game recently, outside of like the limited run stuff. But then again, I just bought Super Mario Party. So yeah, it's actually been a slow year on stuff. I've been mostly buying horror games and stuff on Microsoft Store for the kids. New Cooking Mama. That game was more addicting than I originally gave it credit for. I used to go out and buy a bunch of games on Black Friday. But the newer games just piss me off because they have the release now, fix later mentality. So I hate buying a game and installing it and just having it be so broken that it just ruins the experience. Or then they update the game and break it. So I pretty much gave up on AAA gaming. I get more fun out of indie games. But then when Kyle was over here for Cursed Runs, that's 3. We were playing Warzone, and what the hell is it? Activision pushed an update and broke our control scheme. So just like we couldn't even play it the way that we were used to, and we had to like try to figure out a new way to play the game. And I was just like, I was done. I was like, yeah, I didn't really play it much after that. But it just, well, the Grand Theft Auto, the Definitive Edition trilogy thing came out where they used AI to remaster the game, and then they didn't have like anyone look into the game or play it, and it's like so fucking broken. But people still go out there and they'll still spend the money on it and everything else, and they'll like, oh, they'll get better, they'll fix it, instead of just not buying it, not playing it, showing the developers that they can't do that. that pisses me off. So that's why I'll just sit here and play these games and piss and moan about how broken they are, because at least this is the way the game was meant to be played. Now, let's see how much money I have now. Am I done with my EX or my gold? No, not yet. Alright, two more fishy trips. Yeah, now that I think about it, the only developer that I usually buy games day one from anymore is Nintendo. Because I can't remember the last time that I bought Smash Brothers Brawl. So Smash Brothers Brawl was the last and the only time that I ever bought a Nintendo game, and it was so broken upon launch that I literally returned it. It's the only game that I ever took back to the store and returned. Smash Brothers Brawl was such garbage. Yeah, I don't play everything Nintendo releases, but yeah, usually they're the only company that if they're releasing a game, I can expect it to be good and not rushed. I don't think I'm gonna buy Vanguard. Now, Elsie is interested in it. So she wants to learn how to play some of those FPSs and stuff like that, so we may end up getting it for her. But I was super looking forward to Battlefield until I saw how broken and unoptimized the game trailer was. So when they released in-game footage for their trailer, they had performance issues and other stuff like that that was like extremely noticeable. So it seems like DICE didn't learn their lesson at all. I've never played the Star Wars one. Elsie always wants to. She liked the last one, the Modern Warfare, the remake. So the one that came with Warzone. She played through a few levels of that before I unhooked the PlayStation and put it in storage. So she may be a Call of Duty person. Yeah, I'll let her pick out a game that she wants. I'm not sure if she'll want to do a third-person type game. She struggled with Gears of War, with all of, like, the hiding mechanics and popping out of cover and other stuff like that. But I got like the original Doom and a few other games on like the Switch, and she's comfortable with the Switch controller, so I was thinking about starting her off old school. Okay. Yeah, 434 doesn't have a good track record with Halo either. But at least when they launched their trailer for their remake and it was critically panned, they delayed it to try to fix it. Because we got her some bunny game yesterday, and it was a platformer, and she was having some issues with some of the jumps in that. Oh, come on. He was literally mashing that button. I am happy with the amount of encounters that I'm getting. It just sucks that my one input got 8. So I took some damage and now I can't one-shot him. I'm not sure on Metroid. I thought it was received well critically and userly, but I hated the 2D Metroids. So those games are ones that I got to go back and retry. I just knew as a kid I didn't like Metroid and I didn't like Super Metroid, but I liked the Prime series. So I really enjoyed Metroid Prime. But then again, I didn't like the 2D Castlevanias either, but I really liked the 3D Castlevanias. Oh, that's it. Alright, that should be the last fish that I have to fish up. But yeah, we got To the Moon, and Beth is interested in playing that, so one of these days we may stream that. Looks like they're playing Mario Party, it seems. Alright, so hour and 32. This is what the speedrunning guide that some guy maybe called like Desert Penguin or something suggested you be at before you continue on. But I really, really struggled, so I'm gonna level up a few more. And see how that goes. So I'm gonna go to 18 in this one, and then if it goes pretty poorly, I may jump it up to 20 or 21. And I still have no idea if the amount of HP you have reflects how far a fish can pull away from you. I'm not sure when they added that mechanic in. Yeah, Beth was on Phasmophobia last night. She's been doing a lot of Animal Crossing, and we just got our collector's edition of To the Moon, and so that's one that she wants to play. But I've been putting a lot of time into this fishy game, trying to figure it out. And I think this little group wants to try her on Crab Game. Actually, leveling up is not bad at all. I gained a level in a few minutes. So if I can keep up this luck, I may actually just try to grind out to 20 or 21. And actually try to get to the end of the game. Oops. Nice. This is the only time you'll hear me say yes to getting encounters back to back to back. Because once I hit zone 3, and this happens when I'm trying to get through the zone, I'm going to be extremely pissed off. Oops. No. Oops. That's not what I want to do. Alright, let's see. I need some bread. 1, 2. I need to have 13 HP to be able to one-shot those moles. And I messed up. So I had to go restore my HP so I could continue the grind. That one really didn't give me a chance to attack it. Yeah, most of my gaming has just been with the kids. So, playing with Roblox, just doing some other random games. I got a few games for the PC Engine coming in, so I'll be playing those once they come in. And then I got a few other games that we need to play. We got some new 3DO games that we gotta play on stream sometime, so I'm assuming within the next few weeks, Beth and I will be streaming more frequently. And we never did finish Crystal Chronicles either. Too many games. I found a puzzle game that was relatively interesting last night. And then I got stuck on like 2-7 before Beth called last game, and then I went upstairs to get everything set up for when she was done. Alright, a few more levels. Hey, Seawalker. How you doing? I'm not doing too bad. I'm gonna see how far I can take this. I'm still working on the routing. So right now I'm trying to figure out a decent level that you could grind to be able to limp through the game. So I'm going to try to get to 21, and then I'm going to experiment from there. Yes, this is the original. It's a fan translation patch for it. So this game never came out in America, but I guess there was a few people that really enjoyed the game, and then they translated it. They never finished the translations from what I saw, because there was a few issues that they said that they were going to go back and fix, and then they never went back and got it. But I think the game is like 95% translated. Nice. Alright, one more level. And the reason I'm going for 21 is in the later zones, I was being hit for 20. Which when I was level 18, was one-shotting my character. So, I'm hoping that being level 21 will allow me to escape from some battles to be able to get through some zones easier. But then there's some other enemies and stuff that we'll see throughout the other zones that are easy to kill and they don't hit very hard. But I don't know where their sweet spots are, and I don't know which ones have ridiculous amounts of HP. So as I play through it, I'm going to set up some save states. For every level that you are, you get 1 HP. So, in zones like 4 and 5, there are bears, and the bears hit me for 20. So they pretty much one-shot me if I don't have a proper setup, or if I don't have enough HP. So I'm hoping that at level 21, they can hit me once, and then I'll be able to run away and be able to heal instead of continuously dying. So, just for my reference, I'm gonna have a password. And we are going to save this on slot 0. Okay. Alright, let's work our way through this zone. Hour and 45 is not too hateful. I thought that rabbit should have died. I was not expecting that rabbit to stay alive. Or I would have tried to hit it in the head if I would have done that. But yeah, so getting everything you need to actually just start working your way through the game. It seems like it's going to be about an hour and a half to an hour 45. Ah, boo. No, but I'm gonna try to figure out the password system for this, because I know what all the bits and stuff for the password represent, but I don't know how to calculate the checksum yet. I'm hoping that I'm hoping that there's maybe an hour left if everything goes smoothly, because we have to grind out some frogs, and outside of the frogs we have to catch one fish, and once we catch that one fish, I think we're just buying items and puckering up our asses and running through the zone. So I'm hoping this can be a sub 3-hour game. Nice. Cut hook. But I'm hoping that if I could figure out how to do just like a max level playthrough, just like for a meme stuff for the people that don't want to grind it, I'm hoping that can be under sub 5. Or a sub hour. I did. See, this is, I get into later zones where this really pisses me off, because I literally had 6 encounters in 3 steps. I didn't even take a step, and I got another encounter. So later on, that really gets to you when you have like no healing items, and you're doing everything in your power to survive. Oops. And this game doesn't have the memory feature in it, so I tried to run away, and then he caught me. Which doesn't really matter, because I was gonna try to fish up a frog, but I needed to come in here and rest up anyways. How does what work? Oops. if you're talking about the password system, here, let me come over. I can't get a cursor, but if you look at the second row, you see it's 10020. That 2 is the amount of bread that I currently have. So the to the left of the 2, that 0, if it's a 1, that means I have 10 bread. And if it's a 20, that means I have 20, or I have 10 meat buns. So each one of these characters is represented between 0 through 9. So if that 2 goes up to a 9, that means I have 9 breads. If I have 10 breads, that means I have the 1. I have that to the left of it goes to a 1, and I have a 0. And in the other column, I have a 0, and that's how many meat buns that I have. And if I get up to 10 in that, that's if I go over left of the 2, that's why that goes to 20. So each zone has a particular set of food. So I just ate one of the breads, and we go up and talk to this guy. And now I have a 1. So if I could figure out how those last 4 digits, how that checksum is calculated, I know what each one of these bits represent. So if I could toggle on, I can literally create my own password. I can give myself max everything at the start of the game, just based on knowing what each and every single one of those represents. So right now, the bread gives me 5 HP, and that is nothing past that starting area. So I actually wanted to sell that because I wanted to come down here and I want to buy 10 meat buns. So now once I started to play with the passwords and stuff, and I started to see how stuff was being tracked, I started deciphering it. So one thing, I haven't been able to figure out the password yet, but what I don't know is if they add 5 to each of these to make it a hex value. And if they add 5 to everything, which I haven't actually tested my password stuff out yet, I will be able to, I may be able to get a valid checksum and stuff that way. So I've been making a lot of different doodles and various other stuff, trying to figure out the checksums, and then I have a big spreadsheet on my computer where I was doing different values and everything like that, just to try to figure out everything. Oh, here it is. So, and I figured if I could have like a max out category and like a miscellaneous things, other people may run it that don't want to do the grind. So the main category could be there for everyone, and then there could be a meme run. So, I don't have my hook out. Alright, so my little bait here, bug and earthworm, have a little asterisk sun thing next to it. Those are the only baits that are good in this particular area. So these frogs are bait to catch the River King. So we need to fish up quite a few of these guys, because the River King, is a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna try to fish up 10 of these guys. So hopefully I can get enough of these guys. I can get lucky with the River King. And then I'll head back to town. I will save it, and then we will continue on. And then I'm pretty much done with grinding until I get the gold carp. And the gold carp was a pain in the ass with the starting rod, so that may take a while. Oops, wrong button. Got trigger happy. And I don't know if the fishing spots increase in each zone, but I think I can get like 10 fish in this particular area before I have to go back and sleep and reset. And since this frog is special, this frog is actually part of our password as well. Recording. So the frog should be on the bottom row, and it should be bits 4 and 5. On the leftmost nibble word, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that's all the frogs. Okay, so now I have to go sleep. In each town, the food costs more, and so does staying in the inn. So that's why I grinded out a little bit more money. Oh, let's, oops. Here we go. Alright, so if we talk to the guy, so we have 8 frogs. So bottom left, and the 5th bit. So it looks like we get 8 attempts, at least at this fishing hole. See, there's nothing I could have done right there, since the fish pretty much just swam across the screen. And you can get a new rod here if you spend 400 in the first zone to buy a key, but the fish just put up such a fight here. And depending on how good you are and lucky you are at the final area, you do not have to fish up a lot of frogs. But I'm not usually that lucky with the final boss. And I'm still learning my route through these areas, since I've only been through them a few times. Alright. I don't want to fight a fox. Dead. And this is my life from now on. It's like, do I get lucky? And I need to spend a few hours in each of these zones, figuring out each animal's sweet spot that I can punch it at to deal a lot of damage to it. So I could, if the very first turn, if I could punch the fox like square in the nose, it may give me some time to run away, because he'll deal like half damage to me. 7 to the face, 6 to me. 5 to the body, that's not it. What about tail? There you go. So Raccoon's weak spot is his tail. But these guys just deal so much damage. And I think raccoons have like 60 HP or something like that. So this is one of the run killers. Like straight away. Shoot, I missed. But I think raccoons are only in the forest areas, which this area has a lot of. But if I take the bridge up at the start, I don't have to run through all these wooded areas, but it'll take a little longer. I'm not extremely pissed off yet, so I'm going to attempt this a few more times. I think the raven is his head. Oh no, the raven is the feet. You want to hit the raven in the feet. So some of them I know. I have gotten one step away from being out of a zone and died. Then you have to start this all over again. Alright, Badger. Badger's good. I don't know where its weak spot is. Let's try its butt. Oop. I don't think it's that either. Oop. Tail. Alright, Badger's weakness is his tail. There's a switch right there. Okay. It's not over until we made it. Alright. Zone 3. Zone 3 is by far the worst zone in the game. This zone can suck my fucking left nut. See, I'm at a dead end. Fuck. Ferret. I think a ferret is one of the good creatures, and I believe his weak spot is his nuts. Or maybe it was just his chest in general. Alright, so yeah, it is belly section. Okay. This is red bug. Alright, so we need to catch a gold carp here. And then we need a death warp back to the town. Fuck. That's 9 HP. See assignment 9. There we go. Yeah. So it's like you have to get extremely lucky to be able to catch these guys. And I don't know if getting a better rod would help. So close. Alright. Now we just gotta die and not get our fish stolen. You know, one time I won an encounter. I don't get one. I feel like I could have got through most of this zone with this kind of luck. And I got a goddamn ferret. Ferret. I didn't think he hit me for 4. Oh, I usually hit him first, so your damage is based off your HP. Alright, you... So he gives me the tub. And I need to sell the fish. So the guy wanted a gold carp for the tub, and then he didn't take the gold carp. Alright, and I believe there may be an item here I have to buy. Firework. Yes, I need a firework. And ramen. Alright. And let's see how long it takes us to get through this zone. I got extremely lucky. Ah, eels. I hate eels. Speaking of which, I need a save so I can come play in this area. Now, I'm not sure you can get encounters in the Malsey areas or on the bridges because I have never. Alright, well, we can get encounters in the Malsey areas. Damn it. Oh, still alive. And so I gotta learn the snakes stuff. And that's why I grinded up a lot more money than I usually, when I did last time. It was just because of that. You know what? Let's cut through this area. Yes. No. Stupid fair. There we go. No. Really? Hit me for fucking 7? Oh my god. I was gonna heal next goddamn turn. Fucking 7. You're kidding me. Stupid mossy areas. I think I was really close to being done with this area too. Sneak again. Alright. So the snake's tongue seems to be his weak spot. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. No! Oh, the gaming gods have smiled upon the Oh. Snake has so much fucking HP. It's still going. Ah. Oh no, an eagle. We're good. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna use a meat bun. 10. Ooh, it gave it to me. Oop. I get to play the fun game on, is it gonna give me a good location to hit? Kidding me. All my healing items. I fucking hate this goddamn zone. You just have to use the boat so much. And the boat takes up HP. I honestly don't know if I have enough money to get through the game now. This zone destroyed me. Good encounter. Oh, 15. God damn it. At least this happened on a good encounter, but I am literally at the very end. Oops, I didn't want to hit there. Huh, I guess it worked. Not the goat. Not the goat. I'm dead. I am so dead. I got away. the button. Oh, yeah. Tool boot. Firework. Can't use. So stressful. So stressful. Let's no. Oh, you're telling me I literally, I can't back out of this menu. I'm trying to death warp, and it is literally going to make me use an item. The fuck kind of programming is this? It ate a fucking down input, and I was going for escape. Now it's gonna make me waste a healing item just to get out of this fucking menu. Oh my god, this game fucking blows. That is so fucking ridiculous. I think I just buy a hammer here for 700. Stack me up on potatoes. Actually, I need to have like 1,000. Yeah, alright. I don't have any fish to sell. Save on slot 3. I meant to save in the city. You're fucking with me. Why does this game eat so many fucking inputs? I'm trying to literally death warp here. And now I have to waste another fucking healing item. Oh, of course, I fucking run away at the end. Oh, super pissed off. This game does this for everyone, so it's not just me. It's just I'm the first one that's putting a speed run together, because most of the time when people actually get here, they're like level 50, so they can deal a lot of damage to these monsters and stuff like that. So this game has a it feels like it wants you to waste a lot of time grinding, and I'm trying to be a little too quick. So I know the game eats your inputs, but I am not trying to wait for it. So while the game sucks, it's mostly on me. Tiger. I'm not sure if this is a good enemy or a bad enemy. Because there's like the ferret in the other stage. Each of these levels have like a good section and a bad section, and I am unsure of which enemies are the ones that I want and which ones are the ones I want to avoid. So, until I know that, I am going to run away with my tail between my legs. Because I am literally at the very end of this area. I just have... No, Viper! Nice, okay. Alright. Bend, float. I have to get through one area. One more. Let's go. I got into so many encounters right here. I literally died one step before that place. This area wasn't as bad as the previous area, but I lost a lot of time and a lot of HP there. I am looking for... Alright. Talk. Right, Master Hook. Master Rod. Buy a rice. How much money do I have? 200? Let's risk it. HP, I got 22. I'm not going to do the N. I'm going to save inside. Alright. Let's see it. Let's see what we can do with the River King. So, I liked grinding out to 21. That seemed to have helped. I may want to grind out a little bit more money just for my first few runs until I get comfortable. Beaver. Beaver seems like it would be an easy thing to attack. But I don't wanna risk it right now. Yes. Alright. Beaver was good last time. Fuck. I think I'm nearly there. No, not a boar. Boars suck. No, no, please, have mercy. Oh shit. I think I gotta go up. No, not another boar. Come on. Be nice. No! Shit! I think once I got to the end of that hook, I think I swam out and I was done. I was at the River King. So I think I was like 7 steps from being able to just be done. But with as much as Zone 3 really hurt me on my item control. Motherfucking bear. Bless this game. I don't think I'm gonna be able to see this run to the end. Well, I will see this run to the end. I think I'm just gonna have to use a save state. Oh, I got extremely lucky. The bear can hit me for 20. There it is. shit. Crap. But yeah, before I actually do serious attempts at this game, I want to have all of the enemies mapped out, their HP and other stuff like that with their weak spots in there. So like if I get that bear, if I can pop him on the face or something, or and lower his HP down so he doesn't do 20 per hit, I may be able to limp through him. But I don't know any of that stuff yet. Yes, beaver. And I want to know what tiles each of these guys spawn on. Because the bear seems to be the sand, the beaver seems to be the rocks. And if I can make most of my steps on tiles that I like, I can have a better shot of surviving. Fuck. Good night, baby girl.
Daddy, can I have a sleepover with you tonight?
I'll have to talk to Mommy to see how you guys were up there. Because I heard her sit there say that, hey, everyone put their controller down, everyone take a breath. So it seemed like you guys were getting a little rambunctious and stuff like
Ethan
that.
was getting mad at something, so she made everyone take a deep breath.
Bear just killed Daddy. Alright, so 28 is the most damage I've seen done by an enemy. Alright. This is the last of my money. Alright, what am I looking for? Talk, yeah. So then if not, I'll have to load up the save state. And technically, since I lost chunks of my run due to OBS disconnecting and stuff like that, it's like 2 steps. I took 2 steps. God bless it. Alright, so now, oops. Now I have to use my healing items to get through. So if I die here, the run is officially over. Let's walk up the sand. Ooh. Oh, wow. The beaver was not as free as I was expecting it to be. I don't know if I want to be in the green area. Okay. Alright, we at least get to attempt the River King. Unless I can get an encounter on the River King Island, which I'm not sure if you can or not. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oop, no, I don't want to do that. Alright. Master Rod, Master Hook. Masturbate. Alright. Let's see how quick my reflexes are. Didn't even get a chance. Alright, I got 2 more attempts.
Good night.
Night night, Mr. Ethan. Oh, calm down, Kirby. Alright, sleep good, buddy. Alright. No, Daddy's not running. So yeah, I got this in this game. You have to be lucky to be able to get a shot to reel in the River King. There we go. Stop. Come on. God bless it. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. Especially when I was so close and he gave me 2 short pull-ins. Because I think he can go, once he hits the 20s, he can go up to like 25 before he breaks off. Come on, give it to me, give it to me. Oh, you gave it to me. No, that hurt. He stopped. Oh, I choked that. Son of a bitch. So I'm just watching the distance meter. So as soon as I see once I stop, I let go, and then when he stops, I hold the button. Come on. Fuck. Okay, hopefully this is it. Haha! Oh, I had no fucking money. Oh, fucking A. We're not done yet. We gotta run back to our town. Oh. But I have no more enemies attacking me, and I don't lose any HP with my boat. So pretty much this is just a straight run back. Into the game with no money left. Oh, damn it. Ooh. Probably would have been faster for me to run around it. At least I know the run is possible. Wow, this is going to be such a bad game to try to run back and get improvements on and everything. I don't know if it's faster just to hop in a boat and try to stick to the water. Hammer. zone so much. There's just so many stupid little times I have to just like pop onto a boat, pop off of a boat, and everything else like that. If this level was designed a little bit differently, this speed run may not be as bad. But this level is just so bad. And I get what they were trying to do. And they were forcing you to use the tub and everything like that, but they could have done the exact same thing with a one space gap. This was an experience though. I'll have to see what Twitch did with my disconnects and stuff, but I wish I was locally recording this now. I had no intention of completing a run tonight. I did not expect this at all. Okay, so yeah, pretty much outside of the grind, it took me about an hour to get through the rest of the zones. So yeah, I think Kevin at meme category, I like miscellaneous with like max gold and max level and stuff. I think that would be a fun run because it would just be pretty much who gets lucky. And I think that could be under a sub-hour easily. Done. Hey, Kaze. This run is super stressful. So I think realistically, I think adjusting the grind and stuff, I can see this going into the 220s. Maybe a 210s. I don't see this going sub 2 hours. Where was Yui? Oh, there's a girl. Okay. Do I have to push a button? Or are you just standing?